Corruption refers to the abuse of power or authority for personal gain, often involving bribery, fraud, or unethical behavior. It can have detrimental effects on economies, societies, and institutions. Efforts to combat corruption usually involve legal measures, transparency, and ethical education. Totally details about corruption. Certainly, here are some more details about corruption. Types of corruption. Corruption can take various forms, such as political corruption, involving politicians and government officials, financial corruption, misuse of funds or embezzlement, bureaucratic corruption, abuse of power by public servants, and petty corruption, small-scale bribery or favors. Causes. Corruption can arise from factors like weak institutions, lack of transparency, low salaries for public officials, complex regulations, and inadequate enforcement of laws. Economic inequality and political instability can also contribute to its prevalence. Effects. Corruption can have far-reaching consequences, including hindering economic growth, distorting fair competition, reducing public trust in government, undermining the rule of law, and exacerbating poverty and inequality. It can also weaken social services and hinder development. Prevention and control. Efforts to combat corruption include promoting transparency, strengthening anti-corruption laws, ensuring independent judiciary, protecting whistleblowers, and promoting a culture of ethical behavior. International organizations like Transparency International work to raise awareness and combat corruption globally. Transparency and accountability. Transparent and accountable governance systems help reduce opportunities for corruption. Open access to information, strong oversight mechanisms, and free media play a crucial role in holding public officials accountable. Whistleblower protection. Encouraging and protecting individuals who expose corruption is essential. Whistleblower protection laws shield informants from retaliation and encourage reporting of unethical practices. International efforts. Many countries have signed international agreements and conventions to combat corruption, such as the United Nations Convention Against Corruption, UNCAC. Tech and innovation. Technology has enabled innovative solutions to fight corruption, such as e-governance systems, digital payment platforms that reduce cash transactions, and blockchain for transparent record-keeping. Corporate corruption. Corruption can also occur within private sector organizations. Companies may engage in bribery to secure contracts, licenses, or favorable treatment. Cultural and social factors. Cultural norms, societal attitudes, and the level of public tolerance toward corruption can influence its prevalence. Cultural change and awareness campaigns can help shift these attitudes. Remember, tackling corruption is a complex challenge that requires efforts from governments, civil society, businesses, and individuals working together to create a more transparent and accountable society. If you'd like more information on specific aspects of corruption, feel free to ask.